Yo, how's it going? It's Rob O'Neill here. Welcome to 2018. This year's gonna be freaking awesome. I have so much really cool stuff lined up for you. In this video, I'm gonna be basically breaking down my business model from kind of a macro scale so that you can see how it works and why it's such an effective and frankly really quite straightforward and simple way to make a ton of money online, okay? So that's what we're going to be doing in this video. This is basically how I build all of my businesses, and that includes the offline ones, okay? So this is really applicable, but this is probably the most profitable online business model in existence. It's stupid effective, and it works just really, really well, okay? So I think you're gonna like this. So to start off with, okay, you've got this little dude here. We're gonna call him Jeff, okay? And Jeff is browsing the internet. Jeff's just a random guy browsing the internet on his phone, on his laptop, on his iPad, on his computer, whatever, okay? Now, where is Jeff, right? Jeff is just an average member of the public. He is on all of these various platforms, which we call traffic sources, okay? Traffic sources. So that's Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, random websites, blogs, Google, whatever, right? He's all over the internet using all these different platforms. We're just using Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube here as an example because I like them a lot and it's very easy to drive traffic from them, okay? Now what happens is you get Jeff browsing the internet, visiting all these sites, and what you want to do is get traffic from those sites. So you want to get Jeff to leave Facebook or Twitter and come to your website, okay? That is the entire purpose of your social media profile, right? This is essentially what social media is for. So many people get this wrong. So many people use social media like to try and build a whole business out of their social media following, or they try and like monetize it by selling stuff on their social media. No, don't do that. You're fucking up and you're doing it wrong and you're losing a shit ton of money, okay? I can make 10 times as much money as most of these people with a smaller audience much more easily with less work by doing it this way, okay? That's what I'm about to teach you. So you get people, Jeff, to come from these sites. He hits your social media, or better yet, an ad that you've put up, like a paid advertisement on Facebook, and then he comes to your website. When he lands on your website, what you want to do is have him enter your funnel. So this is all going to be a designed process where he comes from here to a specific page on your website. That's why if you visit a lot of influencer blogs, they'll have a big start here button, right? Or you'll be directed straight to a landing page. Now what you want to do there is get him to opt in to your email list immediately, because now when he opts in, he becomes a lead. So at this point, when he's looking at your social media, he's just a guy who's kind of following you, maybe a bit of a fan, maybe kind of engaged, but he's not a real lead for your business. When you get him to opt in to your email list, he becomes a lead, and now you can communicate directly with him. At this stage, the communication you have is very limited because sure, you're putting out content, but it's very generalized content and it's just going out to your audience as a whole. When you get them on your list here, you can actually target them with email marketing and you can convert them into customers. So that's what you want to do. You want to get them on your email list here with an opt-in. That's meant to be a little letter to represent an email, okay? So now they're on this, they become a lead. And what you do here is you actually, like I said, will run email marketing sequences to them, and you can convert them then into a customer through those by marketing and selling them products. Now there's different ways you can do this. You can use a traditional, just sequential email campaign where you do one email after the other. That works really great, especially if you're a small business, if you're just starting out, or if you only have one product or maybe two products. What I like to do in my business is what I call behavioral response marketing. which is when you have different campaigns and different content that's set up to run specifically based on Jeff's user behavior. Now this is obviously quite advanced, it's very complex to set up, and it takes quite a lot of work and planning and stuff. You don't need to do this to make a lot of money, right? You can just use a regular sequential campaign. I'm just giving you an idea of what's out there. So that's what I do. I use behavioral response marketing so that I track Jeff's behaviors across all these platforms onto my website. What does he do on my website? What does he do when he gets onto my email list? And then based on that, I'll market him specific content. I'll send him specific content, different pieces of value that are going to help him out and are going to get him more engaged with my brand and with my business, because they're tailored to him and what he actually wants, right? You see how powerful that is? It works really, really well. So now, once he's a lead, you can send him product offers through your email list, and you can direct him to a sales page, at which point he has the option to purchase your product and to check out, right? And that happens through a payment processor. So you'll have a payment processor in your business. Quite often this will be Stripe. Some people like to use PayPal. I really wouldn't recommend using PayPal if you're considering it. Just don't do it. It's a terrible service. All you have to do is go and Google like PayPal blocked my account, and you'll find thousands of people who've had thousands, tens of thousands of dollars just locked in their PayPal account. PayPal won't let them access it. They can't pay their bills for their business. It's just a horrible disaster. They can't accept payments and things like that. I've seen it destroy like 7-figure businesses overnight. So don't use PayPal, okay? Seriously. Stripe, pretty good. To check out, authorize, other services like that. They're much more safe. They're real payment processors, okay? So what happens here is, when Jeff reaches your payment processor and he checks out, simultaneously two things happen. Firstly, he gets your product, right? So you have your product, your information product uploaded online, whether that's an ebook or a course or whatever, you know, an audio program, something like that. That gets delivered to Jeff straight away as soon as his payment clears, and that money gets sent to your merchant account or your corporate account, right? And that's you over here. And now what you can do here is basically just bank cash all day, right? Because where are you in this system? Where are you in this process, right? You're nowhere. You're not even involved in it. This can be running all day, all night, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, even on Christmas, making money, right? I was last year, or this Christmas we just had, I was sitting around on Christmas Day, hanging out with my girlfriend, eating food, and I was getting paid on Christmas, okay? So this is crazy, right? Once you do is you set up campaigns. These can be social media campaigns. They can be paid advertising campaigns, which is what I'd recommend. They're a lot more effective, and they're a lot more likely to get buyers on your list, but you can obviously use them for free traffic as well. I recommend actually doing both. If you want to just set up a big sort of social media campaign as well as paid advertising, then you're good to go. Send those people traffic to your website, get them to opt in, and then through this is all automated, by the way, so you're going to use an autoresponder if you're going for something basic like a sequential, just linear campaign, or when you get more advanced and you have more products, you can use what's called a CRM, and that stands for Customer Relationship Management, which is a bit of a mouthful, but basically that's stuff like Infusionsoft, and it gives you a whole ton of features. You can tag all your customers in crazy different ways. You can build all these really wacky, fancy campaigns and do that kind of behavioral response marketing I was talking about. But like I said, don't freak out if that sounds complicated. You don't need to do that. It's just going to help you down the road when you want to grow your business from like 1 million to 5 million or 10 million a year. So that's really what you want to be thinking about this process. It's very simple. It's not a complex business model, and it works very effectively because getting attention on social media is so easy. You can just put stuff out there. It doesn't even cost you money. Or you can pay someone to do it for you. If you really want and you're just wanting to build a brand and not build, you know, personal, like attach your identity to it, you can just outsource all your content creation. And you can just have this running all the time, 24/7. You can have paid advertising campaigns running 24/7. Once you've built ad campaigns that work and that get traffic at a decent price, then you're golden. You just run those campaigns, scale them up, you know, monitor them every so often. You can even hire someone to monitor your campaigns after you've built them. So you don't even need to do that, which is really what I'd recommend. Just build your campaigns, test them, and then actually just pay someone to scale them, or scale them up and just pay someone to monitor them, right? And that just saves you a ton of time and energy, and you can just have that ticking over all the time. Similarly with your website and all this, you know, once you've built it out, once you've built out your autoresponder sequence or your marketing campaigns, they'll just run for you. You can have auto launches so that your products will launch once a year automatically. All kinds of stuff like that. You know, you can have a product that does a course, you have 500 places on that course, you sell it for $2,000, now you're making bank, right? And you can just have that run automatically every year, that promotion. And then, like I said, once they go through your checkout, this is all automated as well. So they just come there, you've seen it, you know, the screen pops up with a form, you put your card details in, you click checkout, and it goes through and you get the product straight away, right? Instant. And then the money gets sent to your account. So you're just doing whatever you want to do, you know, like chilling over here on the beach. This is like the worst palm tree drawing you've ever seen in your life. It's meant to be a palm tree with some coconuts or something. But you're just chilling on the beach, right? Just like, hey guys, how's it going? Or wherever you want to be. I live next to the beach, so like I actually do just go chill on the beach. But you could be wherever you want. You could be, you know, hanging out with your buddies, or in the mountains, or traveling, or whatever. As long as you've got your computer with you, you can keep up to date. You can monitor this process and monitor your campaigns. The business is going to keep running, keep ticking over. Okay, so this is my business model. This is how I build every single one of my businesses, and it's phenomenally effective. Like, it's stupid how well this works. There's some really great benefits to it as well. For one thing, because this is instant, the product delivery process is instant, they get instant gratification as a customer. So your return rate, you know, the amount of people that want refunds and stuff like that is way lower with digital products in this model than it is with something like e-commerce. If you're doing e-commerce and you're shipping physical products, now this process doesn't just happen automatically. You have to go and like print packing labels and go to the post office and FedEx it out or whatever, and then he'll get it and it's the wrong size, you know, t-shirt, and he'll send it back, or he'll get annoyed, or all this kind of shit you have to deal with. It's just a pain in the ass. I tried it once and I just quit, man. I just got rid of the business straight away and sold it. So yeah, it's not worth doing in my opinion. I'd much rather do it this way. It's a lot easier, less time consuming, and you can actually make a lot more profit. So that's what I wanted to teach you today. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, follow me on my social media. There'll be links down below. And if you want to get started doing this, I've got a cheat sheet, which you can find in the description, of the 25 most profitable niches for selling information products or online courses in 2018. Okay, so you can download that below. And when you download that, it's also going to take you to an insiders area where you're going to get a ton of cool free stuff. Okay, there's no sales pitch or anything like that. It's just a whole bunch of free value for you to help you succeed. Okay, so go check it out. It's going to be really, really awesome. I look forward to seeing you more in this year. Peace out.
I want the world. Yeah, I want the world. Yeah, I want it all. Said I want the world. Yeah, I want the world. I'm coming to get it. Don't care what you heard. Don't care what you heard.